Oh hi, it's old PanAnning. Welcome you back to Let's Read. Friend to lover, welcome to the last round of Misaki, and this is indeed the final part of this Let's Read. Sad.
Yeah, originally we were thinking of the bad ending, and then we said fuck it. So
Pretty
we're
much.
not gonna we're not gonna look at that. Probably just a screen saying, "Oh no, I did not find a girlfriend. What is gonna happen?"
I,
And
I,
then suddenly, Sayonara plays, and there you go. It
no,
becomes a
it
very
just
different
shows,
game.
no, it just shows the MC's face, but his face ripped off and Russian bootleg music playing in the background. Oh my god. Anyways, as
Naba.
hit. Anyways, yes, and as he said, yes, this is sadly, well, to me, sadly, this is the end. This has been so, even though it's been an expensive visual novel, however, it's been worth the money in my opinion.
Yeah, how
And
many hours have we put into
over
this?
80,
Like
wait,
80?
over 80 hours, and no shit, guys, we've been doing this for over 80 hours of footage.
And overall, it took us 4 months to record this,
Yeah.
and we're not. Personally, I don't think this is gonna be. Probably you're listening to this in 2019
Yeah,
by
pretty
now.
much. This is 2019, obviously. But
Of
anyways,
course, we're recording this in the October of 2018, but that's beside the point.
right.
Also, Mega Man 11 came out today.
By the time,
Just
yeah,
to tell you how much time has passed.
right. Pretty much, and now people are just telling us to shut the fuck up and just get on with this already.
Get on with it!
Hey, just get on with it!
Get on with it!
God damn it. Alright, let's get on with this. Today is another one of these lovely mandatory attendance days. It's lunchtime and I'm in the cafeteria eating with Senpai. Per usual. I seriously wish they rethink the whole school during the summer vacation thing. I mean, you gotta agree it's pretty dang impossible to get in that summer vacation mood when you're constantly having to go back to school.
私は平気。二人一緒にいられれば。
She just has to go and say something like that warms my heart right in the cafeteria. How can I be so narrow-minded? She's absolutely right. If it means that we can be together, there's nothing bad about coming to school. But I guess they do kind of make up for it by giving us fall break. You have any plans for fall break, Senpai?
その時期は少し勉強に集中
Of course.
する。
Of course, as I said in the last part, she's got to suck dick for colleague.
God damn it! Oh, why?
Studying.
進学先もう決めなくちゃいけないから。
That's right, don't forget she's in upper class.
I gotta suck dick for university. University, because I got diversity. I got that from urinating tree. Oh right, I've almost forgotten. She's a year above me, which means she'll be graduating before me. I'll show you that video later. Which means I'll come next year. I'll be spending lunchtime all alone. Senpai!
どうしたの？急に。
Yeah, you just thought about that.
Just
Next
imagine.
year's gonna be alone.
Oh no! And then again, he's got, let's see, Himari, Hiragi, Rina, Tomomi, Genki. Just imagine
It
what
becomes a very different game.
game. Just imagine what school would be like without Senpai. It's almost enough to make me cry. And that's no exaggeration. Ah, fuck everything. I should have gotten to know her last year. I'm sorry. I imagined what things would be like after you graduated for a moment, and it felt awful. I mean, I'm gonna have to eat all by myself once you're gone. I won't have anyone to walk me to school in the mornings. After school, I have to walk home all sad and lonely by myself. Seeing all the couples by the station. Ah, senpai! I'm please, I'm
No.
begging you, just delay your
No.
graduation by 1 year, please.
よしよし
She slowly strokes my head. I guess she felt my pain too. When I think about it more, the problem goes deeper into their distant graduate before me. What about where she'll go to university? What about the guys there? Senpai, please don't tell me when you get into university.
捨てない大丈夫
Even if some hot dude with ridiculously good communicative skills from the tennis team comes up to you, you absolutely can't not
That's
talk
so
to him.
specific, though.
Oh, I was thinking about Gardane's videos, but that was racquetball though. Yeah, are you watching me? Are you watching me? I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. Ah! He just hits the ball.
コミュ
She's basically worshipped as the princess of Jusei High, so there's not much I have to worry about with the guys here. But my girlfriend is definitely gonna get hit on when she goes to uni. And she's always so carefree and open, so honestly, I really wish she can learn to be more wary of people. Fuck. I'm acting super creepy right now. Now that I stop and think about it, my urge to be a controlling boyfriend is only growing as time goes on. The strength of your love has a strong correlation with the chance that you're restricting your girlfriend's freedoms, even if that's not your intent. I painfully understand what those types of people must feel, but I really want to avoid going down that route if I can.
卒業私も寂しい
Tears trickled down her cheeks. Senpai!
Oi!
That's none of your
Hey, fuck off, gang.
none of your fucking business.
青春だね。
Oh, hey, Momo, what's up? How's it going, dude? We only have a little we have only a little over half a year until her graduation. We gotta do everything we can at that short time. No. What? Wait, what?
What a second.
No.
What a second.
What a second. Senpai, I have a solution. Just repeat a year.
No.
No!
That's not a solution.
No.
That is not a solution.
I
She's not gonna fail on purpose. That's horrible.
No, just repeat a year. That way we'll both graduate a year later at the same time.
留年
That is not an idea. That's not a good idea. Yes, that's the idea. If you get better enough grades, that'll make you repeat. You'll be able to graduate with me. Alright. What grades did you get in the last finals?
と数学81点
Yeah, she's not gonna
Not-
fail on
not a
purpose,
chance.
dude.
Not a chance.
それぞれ90世界史と日本史は80点くらいで
Well, you still got 72 in English while you're not very good at it. That's a little bit over average.
It's impossible. It is physically impossible for her to repeat a year with grades like that. Her brain and mind straight up differ on fundamental level.
卒業したら本格的に栄養学を勉強
That really sounds interesting.
Well,
Coming from a
at
green
the same time,
grocer.
it does make sense because
She's a green grocer,
know.
yeah.
there you go.
Man, you got a plan and everything. You're such a good student.
そう
Oh shit! Oh yeah! Much better than me. I single-handedly dragged down the class average on tests. But I guarantee I got you beat when it comes to cheating methods and private Oh!
That's
what?
not something to brag about. God damn it.
I was just a joke, but I decided to double down and thrust out my chest too. Bow before my powers.
笑い事じゃない
No, she
勉
ain't
強
getting
Yeah, there
は
you
し
go.
ないとダメ
Ow! Oh,
うん
Baka.
baka. I receive a love-filled fist to the crown of my head for the very first time in my mouth. I usually get those with Himari. This is totally new. Even after all this time we've spent together, I discovered a new charm of hers. Scold me more, senpai. I humbly request a fist combo to the head. If you beat me to a pulp, that'll motivate me to study harder.
本当に
Yup, really. That one hit alone already kicked a fair bit of brain cells into gear.
じゃあもっとやるどう
That was a little too lacking in force. You gotta hit me with all you got. Move your hips and put your weight into it.
じゃあ頭
Oh
でする
shit! Wait, what?
接触する面積が大きくて質量が重いほど威力は増す
Senpai, use that butt. It's super effective.
Ow! Crap, but now, she's so random, but holy hell, she's so cute. Her head, she suddenly stops butting my head and this time leads her body against mine.
脳細胞活性化した
I think I lost a few brain cells with that. Sadly, it doesn't seem to be enough.
God damn it.
じゃあ今日帰ったらスイカ割りの棒でいっぱい叩く
Wait! Stop! That's definitely gonna kill me. I think we've joked enough for today, senpai. Are you ready to eat lunch? Udon or soba? What do you want today?
冗談じゃなかったのに
Following that, she starts to pout very noticeably. We've been dating for a decent amount of time now, but I'm always discovering new expressions of hers. It never gets old. Going with shrimp tempura again. How about yours as thanks for the headbutt?
エビ
I hear you. Just give me 1 sec. I'll go get you an extra large serving. Training senpai to a lunch in the cafeteria has honestly turned into a personal pleasure of mine at this point. And when we're not in the cafeteria, I get to eat her homemade lunches. So lunchtime is always something I look forward to. We're in different grade levels, meaning naturally we can't see each other during class time, but we always get to spend lunch time together, every day. So I never really do feel sad about that fact. But it'll be a whole different story after she graduates. I'll be feeling super sad.
ちょっと今のうちに沢渡さんに声かけてきてよ
Oh god.
私がそれじゃあちょっと協力してよこれも沢渡さんをあの男
Are
に
you
助けるために
fucking
Oh my
serious?
god. She's happy with the guy. Fuck off.
Don't they just love me? That's probably a shared sentiment along the third years. In their minds, I'm probably some sleazeball who found a way to trick senpai into dating me. The most ironic part is, though, that I completely understand their desire to keep her safe. I can see where they're coming from in a certain sense. Pretty well acquainted with how those girls feel. I mean, there's just this thing about senpai that makes you fear that she might get kidnapped if you don't watch her close enough. Hi, 2 servings of shrimp tempura udon, please.
ねえちょっといい
What is it?
沢渡先輩のことなんだけどあんたこのままで本当に大丈夫なの
What do you mean?
沢渡先輩ずっとみんなに誤解されたままなんでしょ自分からはなかなか言いたいことも言えない様子だし私が先輩だったら結構辛いと思うんだけど
This is true. The freaking third year still think she's a princess.
I already knew that. On the list of unsolved problems between us, that's quite frankly the only one left. I've thought about it a fair deal myself. Honestly, I wouldn't mind clearing up all the rumors about her. That'd be fine. But at the end of the day, I think what matters more than what I want is what she wants. Honestly, seems to me that she's no longer bothered by those trifling things, than that she has me. And if that's true, then I don't feel any need to pointlessly stir up drama. Simply just ignoring all the unpleasant stuff and enjoying the school time by ourselves will be a perfectly valid option just as much.
そっかごめんね私部外者なのに余計なこと言って
Oh no, I appreciate your concern. I think I'm gonna discuss it with her and see what she thinks. Fact of the matter is, I don't even think I've ever heard her say what she wants to do about this. I then carry my tray over to our table, where senpai's waiting for me. A couple third years were giving me funny looks, but I didn't pay them much attention. But I wonder if they're gonna try to do something like Hiragi did, and when she, made that cake and shit.
That's true, that did happen with Iragi.
Right. I wonder if this is gonna they're gonna have some like group meeting and just like try to clear shit up.
Yeah, she's gonna bring a basket of
セミの抜け殻
vegetables.
いっぱ
Sakata show. Oh, you're right. You have some in your uniform actually.
いいいかわいそうだから元の場所に返してあげる
They're only shells, Senpai. School is out for the day, and then Senpai and I are making our way to home like always. I've cut back on my part-time job hours recently. I want to spend as much time with Senpai as I can.
セミは春に出てくるセミもいるの
Huh? Really? I thought they only appeared during summer.
春ゼミ
Does that mean they bounce around the
秋
place?
に登場するセミもいた
What? There's spring cicadas.
Oh, I didn't even know. Didn't even get the joke until you said, oh. That's bad, man.
I did a sparrows and pun, everyone.
I'm gonna throw you into that fucking fountain. Ugh.
Oh god, I'm still not fully cured. God damn it.
Right.
I'm better, but
That's interesting. You sure know a lot, Senpai.
お父さんが詳しいから
I learned from you. Learn everything from you, Dad. Every once in a while, I get to hear some neat piece of information from her. And unlike with me, I'm sure all of her knowledge tidbits are actual, practical stuff. If she weren't as shy as she is, I could actually see her being pretty popular. Different popular than the kind she has now.
speaking of,
I want to
Yeah.
ask you something, Senpai.
セミの話
No, not about Sakata. You know what your classmates are saying about you, right? That you're some rich girl living in a huge Western-style mansion and all that.
うん
In my opinion, I say it'd be good to surprise everyone and put all those silly rumors to rest once and for all. What do you think about that? Seeing how she immediately goes silent and stares down at her feet, it'd probably be a difficult subject for her, like I thought. Oh, but it would get weight off her shoulders, though, seriously. I know she's not a very assertive person. If she doesn't absolutely have to do something, she'll probably opt to just leave it alone. On top of that, she's also very susceptible to things like peer pressure. I understand that about her, so I won't go about this forcefully. Ah, sorry. Let me clarify. I'm not saying you absolutely have to change things. I just want to know maybe if it was bothering you, so we can work together and do something about it.
クラスのみんなには言った
Huh? What did you tell them?
うちの家が八百屋だって
Oh, so you actually told them already. Well, that's not what I expected. I thought for sure she just kept silent all this time. So, how did they react?
うーん
they didn't believe her.
笑われた笑われてみんな信じてくれなかった
Wow. Well, of course, things never work out that easily. It worked out with Mochizuki and them, but that was only because those rumors weren't too ingrained in the students in our grade level. But with her classmates, it's a whole nother story. They've known her for a long time, and those rumors have existed just as long. It'd take a lot to overturn something that deep. And
Yeah.
how I factor into it myself. I'm sure if Senpai tried clearing things up now, they all just think her boyfriend, instigated her into doing it for some random reason. Probably bad. From their point of view, I'm the enemy, the nasty person who beguiled Senpai, so it's pretty safe to assume that's how things would play out. Why not invite them over to your house? They might also buy some of your vegetables too, so it's two birds with one stone. Seems to be a surprisingly clever approach to me.
来てくれるかな
Sure, I don't see why they wouldn't. It'd be impossible for them to still deny the truth after seeing Senpai's home and meeting their parents for themselves. And to that point, I guess they could deliver the final nails in that coffin. I'll give an eloquent, long-winded speech detailing how Senpai is just your normal, everyday girl.
Ah, so that's
I
how
like where
it's
this is going,
going
Senpai.
to get resolved.
The plan is to tell everyone about the existence of Senpai's family, green grocery, Saratari, fruits, and vegetables. They might not believe us, but in that situation, we just tell them go see it for themselves. Does your store have any flyers by chance?
ある。お母さんが作ったご近所さんへ配る用のやつ。
Why don't we both get some of those flyers and start handing them out at school? If we could get them even a little bit interested in your store, that should make inviting them over a lot easier.
学校でチラシを巻く？
If that's okay with you, I won't force you to do it if it's not what you want.
いい案だと思う。すごい天才。
Oh my god, actual words of praise from you! Afterwards, I see Senpai home like usual. I helped her shortly explain the matter with the flyers to her parents, and they said it was alright by them as long as we didn't stir up a commotion.
The next day.
And we waddle away, waddle waddle, till the very next day. Are you done with the flyers, Emma?
もうちょっと。
Lunch break the next day. Senpai is in my classroom facing a sheet of paper with a serious expression. She suggested that along with the flyers, we should create an easy to understand map of the store with some simple illustrations.
沢渡先輩。
Oh, hi guys.
何を書いているんですか？
Ah, you lovely ladies.
スイカ。
これスイカだったの？
これスイカ。
Yeah,
私
careful.
怒ってる先輩初めて見たかも。
Seeing how seriously she's taking this, maybe she's always wanted to tell her classmates about her store. And I'm sure if we tell everyone Senpai hands drew these, they won't be able to refuse taking one.
うわ、キャベツ1個98円？先輩のお店、それで採算取れるんですか？今日からするセール、すごく気合い入れるって言ってたから。長ネギ1本85円、じゃがいも1袋120円。あ、グレープフルーツも安い。私、今日買いに行っちゃおうかな。
You already have 2 of them right now.
God damn it, Opa. As long as it's not to do the grapefruit technique, though.
Oh my god, you would go there.
I'm not. You're not the only one who can do the dirty jokes.
You were about to say you were not the only one to do the grapefruit trick, weren't you? You caught yourself there. I got that audio.
God damn it.
You're telling me things I don't know about, man.
Alright, the party is stopping now. No.
先輩ってばなんでそんなに可愛いの？あいつと別れてうちに嫁に来ない？
Oh, well, then again, I'm not. Oh.
And then it becomes a Yuri game.
Back off. Don't try to steal a girl's girl.
先輩、ちょっとそれ私にも見せてもらえますか？
Speaking of grapefruits.
長ネギ85円、北海道産玉ねぎ1パック100円、白菜98円、長野県産の木だけ 200g120 円。
Oh, she's liking the sales, I guess.
うわ、安っ。大根1本58円から？先輩、私行きます。これ買いに行きます。毎度あり。
先輩、俺にも見せてください。
You're not there to look at vegetables.
俺も
Oh, hold on, guys. We're gonna make a ton of copies later. Just be patient until then.
ねえねえ、先輩の店ってそんなに安いの？
Oh, damn. This is gonna generate business for her and her family.
Yeah,
キャ
for
ベツなん
sure.
て1個50円くらいだと思ってたよ。
This is good. Momo, my friend, I think you ought to visit a supermarket for once in your life. Where in the hell did you get 50 freaking yen for a single head of cabbage? What world are you living in?
親戚がみんな農家をやっている無農薬野菜もたくさん置いてある。
へえ、そうなんですか。
人参とネギは隣町の農家から直接持ってきてもらうから、すごく新鮮なの。人参？
Oh, she doesn't like
先輩
carrots.
先輩ひまひまって人参食べられないんですよ
Years ago.
そうなの？
She don't like fucking
Why?
carrots. Jesus Christ.
しかも味も匂いも形も存在も大嫌いらしくて人参を見るとめちゃくちゃ震え出すレベルで
Torture her entire down in the room and just stick a fucking carrot in her pussy.
ちょっととも
God
み
damn
難し
it,
いから
oh
先輩に
my.
は言わないでよ
好き嫌い好き嫌いはダメ。
Senpai suddenly stands up from her.
人参のベータカロテンは体内でビタミン A に変換され体の抵抗力を高めるほか細胞を悪性化させる活性酵素も制御する。
Oh, she's
She
getting told.
really knows about
she-
this.
She's getting really told right now.
それらの人参の持つ抗酸化力は風邪やインフルエンザ、がんの予
You
防にもつな
remember
がり
that thing I
肌のシミやそ
mentioned
ばかさにも
about
有
her?
効なの。
Pretty sure this is what's going on here.
Yeah.
さらに造血作用があるから貧血や冷え性も治って粘膜や皮膚も健やかな状態に保ち目にも潤いを与えてくれる。とにかく人参は食べなきゃダメ。どうしてもダメなら同じく抗酸化作用のあるリコピンを豊富に含んだトマトなどを。はい、わかりました。わかりましたから先輩落ち着いてください。
That's a dyed-in-the-wool daughter of a green grocer for you. I can't really blame Himari here for feeling completely and utterly overwhelmed.
人参は苦手な人も多い。でも野菜は料理の仕方で味も風味も食感も変わる。だから最後まで諦めないで人参を食べて。わかりました。
Carrot
最初は
jelly.
キャロットゼリーから頑張ります。
I'll give her my carrot jelly. She strokes Himari's head, showing sympathy and understanding for Himari's hatred of carrots. I guess it's safe to assume that if I get married to a senpai in the future, our family dinners are going to be loaded with vegetables.
人参って肌にいいんだ。私も頻繁に食べるようにしようかな。
Zipping sound. Alright, let's start right now.
God damn it, oh
先輩、
my.
家族にピーマンが死ぬほど嫌いなやつがいるんですが、美味しい調理方法とか知ってます？
Speaking of bell peppers.
ピーマンは
Oh wow, so you can cook too, Hiragi?
うるさいな当たり前だろ
Lay off
He wasn't talking to you, Makoto.
Shit, what's her deal?
ピーマン
It's
は
you, the
煮ると
deal.
苦味が減るからそれを意識するのと野菜スープに入れる場合は
She starts to recite her recipe somewhat proudly, enjoying this being the center of attention. I guess this is the person she is when she's in her element, and I want to help to get her to the point where she can talk about stuff like this with her fellow third years. While I was waiting for Senpai to finish making the flyer, I was already thinking towards after school. I made 200 copies, Senpai. You think that'll be enough?
多分
After school ended, I went and managed to help get copies of the flyer ready with Justice's help. We're not giving out coupons or anything, so I guess 200 is actually more than enough. Our strategy is to take 100 flyers and go hand them out in front of the school gate. Oh, and I got permission from the school to do this. So if anyone starts complaining, just tell them that the teachers know.
ありがとう
She holds the flyers to her chest. I change into my outdoor shoes quickly, and then we head over towards the school gate. Come visit Sawatari Fruits and Vegetables! There's a big 3-day-long summer sale starting today. Everything's from onions, napa, tomatoes, and fruits aplenty too, all for super low prices, so please stop by Sawatari Fruits and Vegetables!
あのよろしく
I'm going about it enthusiastically, but Senpai is handing out the flyers very sheepishly. Students eye us curiously as they pass the gate, but apparently they feel interested enough to take the flyers. Surprisingly, most of them are actually taking one, judging about how fast these things are going. Maybe I should have done 400? If we wanted to reach the most amount of people as possible, the best location at this time of the day would be the main square by the station. But our objective isn't about that. What we're trying to do is prove to the school that Senpai's Green Grocery, it really exists. I made full use of all the things I've learned from my job and hand out flyer after flyer, hoping to make them reach as many third years as possible.
おお、やってるやってる。どうだ、調子の方は。
Well, we've just started, so I can't just say anything just yet.
こんにちは。
俺にも1枚もらえるか。嫁が帰りにキュウリと玉ねぎ買ってこいってうるせえからよ。
どうぞ。
The most attention-grabbing item on the flyer would be the watermelon Senpai drew, which looks like a soccer ball. There's also a handy map with directions to the store on it, so even if people haven't been there before, they won't have any trouble getting there.
おお、こうしてみると本当に安いな。もちろんこのチラシには書いてない野菜もいろいろ置いてあるんだろ
はい、あります。うちは品揃えが豊富だから、スーパーに置いていないような野菜もいろいろある。
はあ。
Senpai, justice is not our focus here. You need to get your classmates interested.
最近はこのわさび菜が人気。ちぎってサラダに入れるだけでもボリュームが出るし、少し辛みもあるからドレッシングもいらない。
へえ、わさび菜か。それ初めて聞くな。ちなみに店は何時まで開いてるんだ？
Y'all.
うちは8時まで。
Look, Justice, I appreciate the interest, but we're busy right now. We don't have the time to answer your billing questions.
お前誰のおかげでここでチラシ配れると思ってんだ。
Jeez. Students are clearly avoiding us out of fear towards justice. Come fucking on! By loitering around here, you're defeating our entire purpose by handing out these damn things.
よし、俺も手伝ってやる。半分貸せ。
We can enter it ourselves. Thank you.
可愛くないやつ。
My wonderful homeroom teacher thus walks back to the faculty room in a pout. Shit, maybe I was being a little too rude here. But anyhow, all of the other students are opting to take the flyers from Senpai, school celebrity, over me. Not that I didn't expect that. My flyers are dwindling by the second, as I keep handing some of mine to Senpai, and around 30 minutes after we've started, the flyers are just about gone. Looks like we only got about 30 left.
もうちょっと。沢渡さん。
Oh, perfect! Absolutely perfect. This is what we want.
Fantastic.
何かのチラシ？チラシ配り。
The usual girls from Senpai's class finally show up. They probably think I'm some slave driver, forcing her to stand out here doing this. I can feel the hostility as they look over towards
ち
me.
ょっとあなたね、もういい加減にしなさいよ。
Oh, here we go.
そうよ、こんな立ちっぱなしでチラシ配りなんて、沢渡さんがかわいそうだと思わないの？私。
Senpai appears to have cold feet now that they're actually here. Well, I can see why. These girls are really they're the really pushy type. And they don't want to listen no matter what you say.
あのね、本当に沢渡さんはあなたが近寄っていい人じゃないの。わかるでしょ？どこまで説明しないとダメなの？あなたもう少し空気を読んだ方がいいと思うんだけど。
Observant. Well, maybe you should try that. It's obvious to everyone that we both love each other a whole lot. Right?
沢渡さん、あなたまで。
She might have had a hard time expressing her emotions through words, but her actions spelled it out loud and clear. There were a couple instances of that even before we started dating, and at the time I confessed to her as well. Even though she's huddled up as close as she can to me, at least they can do is acknowledge that we have a completely healthy and loving
沢渡
relationship.
さん、この人から変なことされたりしてない？ねえ、あなたも沢渡さんがどんな人か分かってるでしょ？彼女の優しさを利用して、これ以上惨めな真似させないであげてくれない？
You think she feels miserable? You think do you think making her eat lunch with me is some slave job? Is going on dates with me is when we don't have some cruel demand?
何よ。
I don't care how much they throw me under the bus. I'm not phased in the slightest. But when they go and try to speak for Senpai, tell me how is she supposedly feel about all this? Now that just pisses me off. How does she come across as miserable to you? Please, enlighten me. Every time I'm with her, she makes it clearly known that how much she wants to be there with me. Why are you so dead set on bringing us apart? What did I ever do to you? Let me just be clear. I mean here. It's supposed to be. She and I are dating. We are a couple. And I really wish you would acknowledge
だ
that.
からそれが間違ってるんだって。
There's no point in picking a fight here. I can't go out of calm with my emotions here and do something stupid. That might spell bad news for me and Senpai's
ね
relationship.
え、沢渡さん、本当に彼のこと。
Yeah, she was, and you didn't believe her.
Right.
So fuck off.
好き。
She answered straight away. Oh crap. Just those simple 3 words have already done. I boosted my self-confidence by a huge
ね
amount.
え、沢渡さん、本当に彼のどこがそんなに好きになっちゃったの？実はよくある勘違いだったとか、そういう可能性は全くのゼロなんですか？
一緒にいたいからこうしていつもそばにいるだけ。
沢渡さんならもっと彼よりもふさわしい相手がいますよ。絶対にいますよ。うん、いる。絶対にいるって沢渡さん。それに私、彼の噂いろいろ聞いてるんだよね。春先に彼女が欲しいってあなたずっと騒いでたらしいじゃない。
That is true.
え、そうなの？それ
I
って
will
つまり
acknowledge that, yes.
彼女になってくれる相手なら誰だってよくて、それでたまたま話す機会のあった純粋で素直な沢渡さんを。
違う。一緒にいたいのは私。
沢渡さん？
私といっぱいお話ししてくれて、最初はお財布拾って、それから。
Probably because she's having trouble sorting her thoughts. Her sentences come out a lot more fragmented and her tone desperate. They don't have to understand everything at all. But at the very least, Senpai wants to make them aware that the fact she really does love me.
お家にも来てもらって、お弁当も用意したら喜んでくれて、お昼休みは一緒に学食へ行って、恋人同士デートも海へ行って、大通りの時はお買い物もして悪く
We also slept
言っちゃ
together.
ダメ。
Wow, man. We're taking a somber moment here and you're just going like this. Shit.
どこにも行ってほしくない。悪く言っちゃ絶対にダメなの。
She grips my arm tighter than usual. I think that means she's a little aggravated right now. Her hand is shaking a little from the nerves, but she did her very best to get her feeling across regardless. Nothing they say phases me at all. But if they badmouth Senpai, that's a whole nother story. I don't doubt that I'll get heated. It seems like that was the same thing Senpai was feeling. A slight trembling of her hand tells me loud and clear how much it hurts her having others say bad things about someone she cares about. Today's plan was just simply try to get everyone to realize that she's just a normal girl. But right now, that she put on the back burner so she can defend my reputation. Senpai, I really truly love you. Let's put an end to all these rumors, these assumptions and misunderstandings once and for all.
沢渡さん、ごめんなさい。別に私たちそんなことを言いに来たわけじゃ。
Fuck all you three. Here, take one. Senpai's family green grocery is doing a sale. You should stop by. Come stop by.
沢渡製菓店え沢渡って
Yes, that's right. Senpai is an only child and her parents run a Greek grocery here by the store by the station. She's not this humble, quiet, rich girl from some super prestigious family. She can joke around as much as she wants to, and if you tease her too much, she actually gets mad. She's just a normal high school girl, like everybody else. You made yourself believe that she's some special kind of person, but that's not who she is. Lately, she's found that she really likes shrimp tempura, noodle soups. She enjoys going on dates with her boyfriend like every other girl. She's just the average, run-of-the-mill girl you would find anywhere. No different from any of you. Isn't that right, Senpai?
うん普通
Are you free right now? There's something we'd like to show you. Just follow us, and it'll be clear in a minute.
We're going to the store.
Yes.
はいいらっしゃいいらっしゃい今日は特別セール実施中だよ
Yeah.
大根もキャベツもみんな安いようちも必死だからね今日は特別大サービスじゃーい
すみませんグレープフルーツ2つくださいあとバナナも
No, bye. Restrain yourself. Restrain yourself.
Shit.
ヘイマイド
すみません人参10本ください
10 carrots for this guy.
Or Mari.
いいよ
10
いきなりハードル上げないで
10 carrots more.
ヘイこっちも毎度あり
Store is crowded like I've never seen before, so the advertisement for the sale must have been a hit. I spy Mochizuki, Himari, and company among everyone here too. They're all here to check out the store and get groceries.
すみません玉ねぎと白菜くださいあと長ネギも2本はいどうもありがとうございますあなたも城西の生徒さんはい
Hey.
おお美咲やっと帰ってきた
Oh, I just noticed the music.
Yeah,
母ちゃんの方大変だからすぐに手伝ってやって
we're
くれ
approaching the credits.
Yes. This right here is where she lives. See? Just like I said, this is where I get to say, I told you so. But I told you so!
なんですっごい本当に沢渡さんって八百屋の子だっ
Yeah,
たんだ
put all those freaking dumbass rumors to bed.
Please.
I know. With this huge weight off her shoulders. I don't think we'd have to worry about these girls distancing themselves from Senpai after this discovery. The whole reason they were scowling and berating me so much was because they care about Senpai too much. So much. She's now the most important person in my life, so I've come to understand their sentiments. But ultimately, those feelings don't mean a thing. What Senpai herself wanted was just a normal school life. That I'm positive of. She probably isn't consciously aware of it, but I think that is where the whole issue boils down into in the end. I'm not just dating her for fun or anything. I'm really serious about her. So, can I please ask for you to acknowledge us as a real couple?
うんごめんなさい私たちなんだか
Baka.
バカみたいちゃんと沢渡さんの話を聞けば誰も嫌な思いしないで済んだのにね
Pretty much.
なんか私今までよりももっと沢渡さんと仲良くなれる気がする
Well, back off, she's mine. I'm sure that's just how she wants it to be. Just hearing the word friend is enough to make that girl's eyes shine. I swear. Oh, hi.
これ大根とトマトお母さんが家に持って行ってって
Huh? Are you sure?
今日は大繁盛ってお父さんもお母さんも喜んでる
Okay, then I'll give you guys some help. Pitching in as a last-minute helper is my specialty. Hello.
Oh.
Hey, that's a cute picture. I want to help out too. What do you want me to do?
おお、彼氏さんどうもすいません。それじゃあ美咲と一緒に配達の注文を受けてもらえませんか。
はいこれメモ帳です。
Well, do.
いらっしゃいいらっしゃいませ。
I line up next to her and copy what she's doing. Apparently, they also have a delivery service for these customers who buy a lot at once. For those customers, sorry.
In bulk.
I'm so happy I get to work together with Senpai at such a bustling storefront. Man, it really feels great seeing all these customers, doesn't it, Senpai?
嬉しい。それにあなたも一緒にいてくれて。
See, she's holding 2 carrots. She's in the mood for 2. The smile on Sawatari Misaki's face can only be described as a pure smile of pure joy. I love this girl more than the world. And likewise, she indicates her feelings for me just as clearly. The first girlfriend I've ever had, and the last as well. She's a wonderful, beautiful girl who is no different than anyone else. It's...
It's credits for the final time,
I'm
but
so
there is still a post credits.
I'm so sad in the hall. I wonder when pictures are gonna come up here.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, that's... Oh, geez.
with the stars in the eyes, your favorite.
As I love that.
Man, what a road, though.
Yeah, that was... Honestly, this was my favorite route.
Yeah. Me
This was-
too, actually.
This was great. You know, I guess save the best for last. And she was the best. But, jeez. That's... What a run. The mystery of Misaki cleared up. And then we just, you know... There's the, competing
He
for...
entered into a competition with the
Like,
storyteller.
I want you to wear this!
Please wear this.
Okay, that's only clothes.
Yeah.
That scene was great.
I think that was from the first one.
That was the first time, yes. No, that was the...
Alright, post-credit scene.
Alright, let's see how far future we're in. As we look at this guy again. Yep. Wow. A couple of years have now gone by since Senpai and I started dating. After graduation from Jusei High, she went to the university as a natural science major. Nutritional science major. Excuse me. Sorry about that. She would create recipe after recipe for all sorts of vegetable-centered dishes. One day, I decided to upload those online, and to my surprise, they were a huge
I
hit.
hope you asked for permission before doing that.
After I graduated from Jusei High, I chose not to go to university. Instead, I started an apprenticeship at the Sawatari family's green grocery. I spent several years honing my knowledge of economic theory and learning in the ins and outs of a farming industry. And now... Aw, a little bit older. She looks great. Boobs are got bigger too.
Yeah.
Come on, stop by. Don't be shy. We got rockfish and sorry for the real cheap
す
today.
みません。3枚引きください。
Senpai and I currently engaged. Alright, dude. Have now started our own seafood store. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit. Funny enough, our store sits right next to Sawatari Fruits and Vegetables. Dude, that's fucking great. Yeah, they're engaged and they have their own fucking shop. Phew.
Seafood soup.
That's great.
Like Ultros.
Sorry about that. Forgot about that. Phew. We've been getting a lot more customers than I thought. I guess that means our opening days has been a pretty big success.
これからは魚の時代。
They're a fish.
A fish. This wasn't always the plan for Senpai and me. Well, I guess I should be calling her Misaki by now.
Finally!
The initial idea was to open a Greek grocery. However, during my time as an apprentice at her parents' store, I came to the conclusion that there was no real merit in simply copying them. And to discuss this in detail with Misaki, we both decided that we wanted to do seafood instead. Today marks step one of fulfilling that dream. Running a seafood store is fundamentally different from a Greek grocery, both in terms of economics and the industry workings. Still, we saw this as a challenge, to take on a new frontiers. And through that all hard work, our relationship grew even more.
金目鯛を美味しく食べられるレシピ教えてもらえます？
金目鯛は煮付けにするのが一般的だけど、当店のおすすめはしゃぶしゃぶです。
え？しゃぶしゃぶ？
金目鯛のアラから出汁を取り、そこにえのき茸や白菜も一緒に入れて煮立たせます。そこに薄切りにした金目鯛をしゃぶしゃぶにして、つけだれは醤油とポン酢にするのが美味しいです。
ありがとうございます。早速今晩やってみますね。
Of course, our store is local, though our popularity online is still rising as a cute culinary scientist. I already grew used to dating someone famous when we were in high school, so honestly, at this point, it just feels plain weird if she wasn't. That's my Misaki. All the housewives in the neighborhoods go to for
You
cooking stuff.
officially said the name! Oh
That's
my god.
That's amazing. Finally. It took him all these years. That's my senpai. All the housewives in the neighborhood go to cooking stuff.
そうでもない。
Even at the very end of the game, Opie is still twisting the words.
But that recipe book of yours is getting published soon, isn't it? I'll only safe to assume you're gonna get offers from TV channels in the near future.
それは恥ずかしいから断る。
For one last time, ding!
What? Huh? Really? Wouldn't that be, like, a super big opportunity to be turning down?
いいの。今はずっとこのお店のことだけ考えていたいから。
Well, maybe they can run. Maybe they can have cameras in front of the store, not just, being on TV. Being like a big TV station.
And then it becomes a reality show about the seafoods.
方も
Right. Oh. Misaki!
もう本当におしどり夫婦なんだから。
We'll save that for once we actually are married.
でもそろそろしたい。
I had a neat idea for starting a business that involves directly selling fish from fishing harbors all over Japan to local customers all over the internet. That should be getting off the ground here soon, so all that's left on the list is our wedding. What are we gonna do about the ceremony? We can make it totally local, just like our store, and have an open wedding reception for everyone.
結婚式、お友達いっぱい呼びたい。学校のお友達も近所の人もいっぱいいっぱい。
Don't worry, we will. But first, we gotta save up enough money to make that possible. I know that we're going to keep doing just fine as a team. We're one body, one soul, both outside and work and in. But strangely enough, we've never even once had something that could be called a fight. You'd think we would be together 24/7. So now that we've opened the store, I think we should get ourselves a new goal. Do you have any ideas, Misaki?
次の野望はお嫁さん。
Don't worry, that's coming soon.
立派な奥さんになるの。ずっとあなたから好きって言われたいから。
Misaki, you know how much I love you.
私も愛してる。ずっと愛してる。
Oh,
That was a fitting time for the music loop to finish.
I know, that was.
フデ
Wow.
And that's it.
And that is Furinaba Friend to Lover. Complete
Ah.
100%.
Completely 100%. Yes, I can show the extras. However, I will have to probably censor it because well, actually, it has to be censored because there are scenes that showcase.
Yes, indeed.
Right. But anyways, you know, even though this game is not gonna go on for this whole playthrough is not gonna go on until like fucking like late, like sometime around 2019.
Early 2019, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
But then again, as I said, the first playthrough, the first route is
With the
was
Mari,
that was in November. But then again, you might be right. It might be sometime early, like early 2019. But goddamn, what a fucking ride this was!
Yeah,
What a fucking
took us
ride!
about 3 months and a half to fully complete because of many different reasons.
Many different
But
reasons,
then
personal
again,
reasons, but
in
yeah.
the last month and a half, we blitzed through this thing.
Oh yeah, definitely blitzed through it. And well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just happy that this is over with, and well, not actually, well, happy and sad at the same time because this was such a good visual novel. And I hope to find.
Despite some things that were a little less enjoyable, I mean, I still like the main characters quite a bit, so...
Right, the characters were great.
It's only sad that we only got to see Misaki in the last round, though.
Yeah. But, you know, it's like I hope in the future I find some, well, by the time this is up, we're probably doing something else, who knows. But yeah, hopefully I can find a brand new visual novel that would be really fun as this. Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyways, and I want to say thank you to my good friend John SK for giving me this, showing me this game as one of the suggestions of visual novels. I want to thank
That was
him.
a pretty good idea on his part.
And also, I want to thank people who have been watching this, who have been following
Thank
this.
you, everyone.
And also, much thanks to Mr. PanAnning here for joining me in this run through. I mean, I don't think I would be comfortable doing this myself without you here.
You're welcome.
And Sparrowson.
Of course.
Can't forget about Sparrowson. Oh my god.
KHH.
KG. Oh my god. But, you know.
I don't even know if that part was ever put.
No, I don't know. No, I haven't edited that scene yet, but still, that idea's still up in the air. But well, by the time it's recording, I haven't edited that scene yet. But you know,
All right.
maybe as a bonus video, who knows? But anyways, thank you for watching. That's been PanAnning. This is Opie. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the next project, whatever that will be. See you guys.
See you guys next time.
Yeah.
Next project.
Next, same network.